buffeting a little bit. All right, it is so hot out. 108, guys, 108. I got to keep on the controller because when this thing overheats, which I know it will, we've got to be ready to go. Heat, okay? Can't take the heat. Get out of the no-fly zone.
Lights, is there something you're scared of?
Hey, this is Dad Random. Doing a real quick test. I want to do a double drone test. I want to do a Mini and Mavic Air 2 endurance test. Now this is a heat test. It's 108 degrees today. So, well, 107. So if we want to get an official temperature, and it's breezy. So I'm going to do what I call a warning test. So I'm going to fly to the first heat warning, and we're going to determine whether the Mavic Mini or the Mavic Air. Now we're not going to be filming, so I'm not going to turn the cameras on both of these drones. So we're just going to let the flight software work and not stress it out with the cameras, and see if we get errors. Now I'm going to go up and down. I'm not going to let the drones just kind of sit there. I'm going to raise it up, bring it back down, keep it moving, so it's not just in just a plain old hover, but so it just keeps air moving around it because it's so hot. And also what that's going to do is it's going to make the motors. It's going to stress the motors a little bit. And the first sign of heat, the first warning, we're going to mark the time, and we're going to basically land the drone and recover it, so we don't get damage to it. But it's 107 today. So here he is, Dad Random endurance test, Mavic Mini, no fan. Okay, Mavic Air 2. This has got a fan. So we're gonna determine which of these two drones is going to be able to take the heat. Okay, if you can't take the heat, get out of the no-fly zone. Yes, later and bye. Dad Random. Head-to-head, Mavic Air 2, Mavic Mini. Told you I love the Mini. So I'm hoping for the Mavic Air 2 to die. It to just burst in flames, okay? I know, hey, it's okay. I can have a favorite in the game. Later, bye. All right, heat test, okay? Endurance test. First drone up, it will be the Mavic Mini. Go ahead and boot us up here. We'll get the Mavic Mini ready to go. I haven't flown this Mavic Mini in a while. Both batteries are full charge or near full charge. So, all right, Dad Random is back. We are now authorized to fly the Mavic Mini in the middle of the desert. All right, that is crazy, guys. I'm so ready to just go all autel. All right, there we go. So let's go ahead and we'll launch, and we will start. You'll start our timer on launch. Here we go. All right, so we should be ready. All right, so we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna make sure that we get a fair shake. So we're gonna take it out. We're gonna bring it back down, fly around a little bit, and of course we're gonna start timer, and then we're gonna fast motion forward, so we get an accurate and fair comparison. But we can see it's let's bring the camera close. Come on here. Come on. There we go. So you can see she's buffeting a little bit. All right, it is so hot out. 108, guys, 108. I got to keep on the controller because when this thing overheats, which I know it will, we've got to be ready to go. So I'm now the camera I'm using is the Osmo Pocket, and I know the Osmo Pocket is not going to fail me, and in this circumstance. So I've brought the Osmo Pocket out multiple times. I just haven't adjusted it. All right. So for this, so far no errors. I'm waiting for my first heat warning. Let me go and heat it up. Still no heat warnings, 0 heat warnings. Get it out there. So we're about 4 minutes into the flight. Remember, these batteries in the Mavic Mini are lithium-ion batteries, so they don't have the same issues with heat. Now, what could happen with the Mavic Mini is overheating warning with the motors. That's what I've heard. So, but remember, we brought the drone in from the outside. It sat out for probably about 15-20 minutes. All right, no fly zone testing. The Mavic Mini against the Mavic Air 2. Man, it is so freaking hot out here. We're about 6 minutes in. Now, if we make it past 10 minutes, okay? We make it past 10 minutes, I would say that's a victory. No heat warnings, no issues. So 10 minutes. Now I had issues with the Mavic Air 2 at about 11 minutes after the first battery, and then it went into a return to home on its own. Now remember, this has its own way of dealing with heat. That's why, you know, we're gonna keep her moving. Just keep it moving. We're not testing batteries. It's such a little drone, you know. It's really buffeting in the heat. This air is super hot. And look at that thing. We're only like 5 feet in the air, 4.5 feet. It's holding its GPS great. We've got, I can't tell how many satellites, because guys, I can't read the display. It's telling you, if they don't fix the contrast on that, it's driving me crazy.
Jealous when the stakes are high. The only thing that gets you off is a blinding smile. I'm lost when I thought was mine. Click, click, and the news are out. In every unit, no one knows what's wrong or right. I don't care anymore, you cry. Can't wait to laugh about it and ignore the signs. I can see no other way. Stop the fighting for our life. I can see no other way. When the world is cruel, give it a dark face.
Guys, we have been flying now for 11 minutes. No problems. I still haven't gotten a warning. I actually did a couple of battery updates this morning with this, and I'm not seeing that. So we've got a nice stable picture. Guys, it's just an amazing drone. The Mavic Mini is by far just one of the simplest, one of the easiest to fly drones there is. And I just don't see a reason. Guys, this is 100. We should, one more time. 107. 107. Okay? 107 degrees. If you can't read my lips, you can now see 7 fingers, right? Good thing I still have all 7 fingers from building the no-fly zone. I could have lost a finger. Guys, you know you love my jokes. Guys, I don't see any more reasons to put this drone into any more. 12 minutes in, it's fine. It's not going to do anything. It's look at that. Look at the wind. She has taken the wind. Okay, let's go. Let me give you one more shot of her. Give you just one more shot of the Mavic Mini. Error-free flight. .7 degrees. Mavic Mini is just buffeting in the wind. All right. So there it is. Like I said, still no issues. Perfect flight characteristics. Not a single thing to even address. So take another picture. How about that? I'm taking a picture of the bar show. Shot of us here. Let's do a little video of us. Bar shed. No fly zone. Remember, it's not the bar shed anymore. It's not the big build. It's no fly zone. So I'd say that's a victory. So let's go ahead and bring her in. Keep it out of that tree. Get it right down there in the down into the fire pit there. Bring her down to greet us here. Tilt the camera up as she's coming down. There she is. All right. Let's fly her in and land her. I thought this was the no-fly zone. I shouldn't be flying drones in here. It's inside of the no-fly zone area. Double check all the air data to make sure we don't have any warnings that we might have missed. I didn't record the screen. There's just no reason to record the screen. But we'll go from takeoff to landing, and then we'll mark those times, and then we'll speed it up with the clock. So there it is, Mavic Mini, success. 12 minutes of flying, 13 minutes give or take. No errors, no issues. 107 degrees, buffeting wind. Yes, later. Let's see if the Mavic Air 2 can handle the same conditions. Yes. Hey, check that out. She won't let me shut her off. She's cooling down. So we'll just let it go. But I thought I'd show you that. But you see that? She's saying it's freaking hot. And the app is off. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut the controller down. See if I can force. Now I'm gonna let this cool down on its own. I'm not gonna mess around. Usually when a drone goes into any kind of a automatic function, there's really not much you can do, especially with this one, to fight it. So we're just gonna let it go, and we're gonna get the Mavic Air 2 ready to go. Much more sophisticated drone. Later, bye. All right, Dad Random's back. Mavic Air 2, here we go. Hover, cruise, basically static test. And we are going to put this through its paces. No filters around anything. Shouldn't matter anyway. I'm not going to play with the camera much. Just enough, just like last time. Get a few shots maybe right at the very end. A couple of still photos, that kind of thing. All right, let's get this puppy, let's get it powered up. And then we'll get it in the heat. All right. All right, guys. Here's the story of the Mavic Air. In the time that it took me to get the authorization to fly this drone, it overheated the processor. So, just sitting out there. You can call it unfair, but that kind of crap happens. So now I've got it shut down. I brought it in. It is so hot. I don't even know if I'm going to turn it back on. But we'll let's cool it down. Maybe we'll put it in the refrigerator. See if we can get it to but it is hot. It is hot. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and now we're in the shade right now. Let's see if it says aircraft not connected. Okay, here we go. It's connecting. I authorized the flight and everything. Let's see, authorization zone. All right, now I got to go through the authorization again. Oh, okay. I guess we're okay now. So takeoff is permitted. Aircraft. There it is, right there. Aircraft processor overheated. Power off aircraft and wait for temperature to return to normal. So the other one's just a vision sensor. So I'm going to shut it down. Let's just play the devil's advocate right now. All right, I'm going to do this. So this drone's already overheated. Hasn't even taken off yet. Okay. I'm going to hook up the Mavic Mini right now, really quick, and see if we can get her to fly. I bet you she takes off. Case in point, right there. Mavic Air, still trying to get it to fly. Mavic Mini's been up twice now. Same battery. Now I can put a different battery in, and you know that is going to heat up, and I might get an overheat warning. I have not seen that yet, but I have yet to be able to get the Mavic Air 2 up. But remember, it's 107. Both of these drones are facing the same temperature issues. This one was sitting after flying in the heat. Now it's 107 degrees in the shade, guys. All right, I'm gonna bring her in here. There we go. That was nice. Mavic Mini, best drone. Sorry, Mavic Air 2, still sitting there. $1,000. Can't do anything with it except watch it be hot. Now this thing is, the belly of this sucker is freaking hot as crap. And we've got this little bugger behind me just buzzing away. All right, let's land it. I've crashed it because I'm freaking flying backwards the wrong direction. You're supposed to always turn the butt in. But I clipped that weed right there.
I can see no other way. Stop the fighting for LA. I can see no other way.
Low battery recharge promptly. That's fine. Does she feel hot? Looking for heat. Motor's warm. We've got a breeze though. Guys, I can put another battery in this thing, slap another one in. Let me just turn it off. Turn it off. I don't have the overheat going on. And she'll freaking fly once again. Let's just see if I get any warnings or anything with the new battery in. See if she connects up and gives me any overheat warnings or anything like that. Now the Mavic Air has been sitting for a little while and it's off. Now it should have been sitting long enough so I could probably take off really quick here. GPS signal. So I'm getting the normal take off with caution, that kind of stuff, because I've got permission to fly here. So let's go ahead and shut this one down. We're not going to fly the Mavic Mini anymore. She's done what she basically was supposed to do, which is fly for me, take pictures, and it's hot as crap. If you're a real estate agent and you live in this kind of area with the heat, of course you've got other drone choices. Guys, if this thing crashes, you're only out $300, right? All right, I got my controller ready to go. Now I haven't switched the Mavic Air 2 yet, so I want to get this thing ready to go so I can be speedy about getting it in the air. So here we go. Same battery. It's cooled down. Let's see if it'll allow me to. And then I'll possibly have to go out and. I didn't calibrate the compass on this drone. I just don't. There we go. We're getting go fly. Getting go fly. Takeoff permitted. Okay. No, there's no errors. No errors. No warnings. Here we go. Hey, we got it to take off. What? Guys, I'm not flying this anywhere. I'm just going to tell you right now. Because there it is. I think that's just a proximity warning. Look at the. Yeah, let's take a little video. All right. I'm not going to go very far. Because when she gets hot, she's going to be sitting herself down. Still 107. Oh, aircraft processor overheated. Automatically returning to home. Where is she going? Hopefully where she took off. This is where you hope your precision landing is right on. So I'm gonna go there and make sure. Guys, she was coming down on the roof. There it is, guys. That's why I'm going to put this thing in a box and I'm going to sell it to you. And I'm not going to fly it anymore. Later. Dead random. Mavic Air 2. If you can't take the heat, get out of the no-fly zone. Later and bye. Oh my gosh, this thing is so hot. Oh man, 107. Mavic Mini, she can take it. She can take it for a while. Mavic Air 2, she can't take crap. Big baby. They should call it the Big Baby 2. Hey, you guys that bought the Mavic Air 2, it's too hot, baby. It's just way too hot. You live in a hot climate? Not even. Later. Bye. Mavic Mini, guys. Best drone for a budget in the DJI fleet. Don't even go near any other drone when it's hot like this. Get this little baby, and you'll be happy. You won't be sorry. And if anything happens, you won't be out $1,000 later. You see that thing just went into landing mode, and it was gonna land on my roof. I freaking recovered that quick, guys, and I crashed this puppy today. God, this thing has crashed like 10 times. Oh, Mini, yes, love you. Dead random, no fly zone. Yes. Heat, okay? You can't take the heat. Get out of the no-fly zone.
Lights, is there something you're scared of?